Hello students, in this video we will study the parasitic adaptations in Platyhelminthes. In last two videos we studied the characteristics of Platyhelminthes and the classification of Platyhelminthes up to classes. And we came to know that in the classification that few of the examples or animals from the Platyhelminthes, they lived a parasitic mode of life. Okay, and when they lived as a parasite, means the parasite means these animals, Platyhelminthes, they are dependent on the host for getting the food as well as for getting the shelter. And when these parasites, means the animals from Platyhelminthes, they are dependent on the different type of host for getting food and shelter, they shows some changes in their body, and when they shows the changes or some modification, we call it as the adaptation, because these parasites, they want to remain alive inside the body of the host, and when they want to remain alive inside the body of the host, some modifications are takes place. So in the parasites, modifications are observed, and those modifications, they are helpful for that parasite to remain alive in the body of the host. And now we have to study that modifications. What are the modifications and what is the use of that particular modification? We call that modification as a adaptation. So the parasites, they shows the specific type of adaptation for remain alive in the body of the host. So we call those adaptation as a parasitic adaptation. See, the helminth when shows the adaptations or modifications are of basically it is of two type. The first type of the adaptation, that is known as morphological adaptation, and the second is known as physiological adaptation. See, the name itself indicate that what happened. Morphological means what? In morphology, structure, okay, original structure is changed. Either it is changed partially or it is changed wholly, and there is a development of new structure takes place. So we called it as the morphological adaptations. So there are many different types of the morphological adaptations. Now we study those morphological adaptations one by one. So the first one, see. So here first we study the morphological adaptation. Okay. So the first one, degeneration. See, degeneration means whatever the organs are present, they get degenerate. म्हणजे ते नाहीसे होतात किंवा ते रिड्यूस होतात, त्यांचं फंक्शन कमी होतं आणि कधी कधी ते नाहीसेच होतात. ओके, सो वी कॉल्ड इट ॲज द प्रोसेस ऑफ degeneration. For example, in case of degeneration, see the locomotory organs. Locomotory organs, they are helpful for process of locomotion, means from move from one place to the another place, the locomotory organs are useful. But as these Platyhelminthes, they are act as a parasite, means they are present or they lives inside the body of the host, and since there is a no need to move for getting the food material, because host provide the food as well as shelter, and when the host provide them the food material, there is a no need of movement from one place to the another place, and when there is a no need of movement, or when they are not moving from one place to the another place, the locomotory organs are not required. And since the locomotory organs like the cilia, which are present in the free living turbellarians, okay, the animals from class turbellarians, they possesses the cilia as a locomotory organ, as they are free living, they are present in the environment, in the nature. But here the animals from the Platyhelminthes, which are showing the parasitic mode, they lose their or they degenerate their locomotory organ. For example, the many different types of the or all the platyhelminthes, they shows the degeneration of the locomotory organs. Okay. Okay, now see, if the parasites, they shows the free living larva, free living larva, in those larvae which are free living, adults they are parasite, but the developmental stages, means the larval stages, if they are free living, then they possesses the cilia. Okay, but actually the adult who are act as a parasite, there is a degeneration of locomotory organ takes place. Then next to that, the organs which are helpful for the process of nutrition. Nutrition, intake of food material, digestion, absorption, assimilation, so everything, okay, adhesion. So all those things which are related with the process of digestive system. And here we are saying that the organs of nutrition, they are present in the reduced form, because the parasite which is present inside the body of the host, and host provide the food material to the parasite. And when the host provide the food material, that food is either semi-digested or it is fully digested. So the semi-digested or fully digested food which is present in the body of the host, that is utilized by the parasite itself. हा पॅरासाइट कोणतं फूड यूज करणार आहे, त्या होस्टच्या बॉडीमधलं जे सेमी डायजेस्टेड किंवा डायजेस्टेड फूड असेल तेच फूड हा पॅरासाइट यूज करणार आहे. अँड सिन्स देर इज अ नो नीड ऑफ डायजेशन, अँड सिन्स द डायजेस्टिव्ह सिस्टीम इज रिड्यूस्ड, और ऑर्गन्स ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन मीन्स ऑर्गन्स ऑफ डायजेस्टिव्ह सिस्टीम्स आर reduces, and when it is reduces, we said it as incomplete digestive system. Okay, the mouth and the alimentary canal, they are lacking as the digested food is available to the parasites directly from the host body. Okay, and since the organs of nutrition are also lacking, then the third organ we called it as the nervous system. See, what is the function of nervous system in general? So the nervous system which receives the sensation from the environment, and it just remaining other parts, they shows the reflex action. Okay, so nervous system which is helpful for collecting the information, but here the nervous system of parasite is very simple in the structure, as they are already present in the safe environment. Safe means what? They are present inside the body of the host. If you just compare the two different animals, one which is present in the free living environment and another which is present in the body of the host, which one is safe? Obviously the second one, because it is present inside the body of the host, and since it come in contact with very less number of the barriers, and the animal which is present in the environment, many different factors they affect on the development of that particular animal, and many other remaining other animals they attacked on them. And since the protection is required, and for getting that sensation, the nervous system is there in case of the animals who are free living. But here the parasites, they are already present inside the body of the host, means they are present in the safe environment or protected environment inside the body of the host. And since the nervous system, organs of nervous system is degenerated, or it is very present in a simple form. In same way we can say that the sense organs, we know the function of the sense organs. These sense organs, they are also lost in the parasites. Okay, the sense organs which are actually very active in the free living form, but here if the platyhelminthes, they are showing the parasitic mode of life, the sense organs are lost. The tango receptors are there. See, tango receptors in parasitic mode of life of the environment, the tango receptors are present in the animal who are the endoparasites. Okay, so the remaining other sense organs are not essential to that particular parasites. Okay, up to here we study the degeneration of different types of the organs. For example, locomotory organ, organs of nutrition, organ of nervous system, or the simple form of nervous system, reduction in the sense organs. Okay, so here we study all these changes under the heading degeneration. Now we study if these organs are degenerated, some organs, specific organs, they developed which are only present in the parasitic mode of the life. Okay, so here we are discussing the new point, that is neoformation. Neoformation means what? These organs, they are not present in the free living platyhelminthes, but they are present only and only in the platyhelminthes which are showing the parasitic mode of life. For example, the first one, that is protective covering. As we know that already these parasites, they are present inside the body of the host, means they are present in the protected environment, but actually the host which release the different types of the digestive enzymes or digestive juices, okay, and which may act on the parasite. But here see, the adult parasites, or in case of the adult parasitic platyhelminthes, the epidermal cells are absent. Instead of the epidermal cell, the cuticle is present. Okay, so the protective covering is present in the form of cuticle. So that cuticle which is present, which just protect the parasite from the action of the different juices of the host, because when these animals, platyhelminthes, they shows the parasitic mode of life, these animals, they are present either in the blood or in the muscles, and specifically in the alimentary canal. So in alimentary canal, different types of the digestive enzymes are present. So these digestive enzymes, they may act on the platyhelminthes, that animal, but these digestive enzymes, they are become functionless due to the presence of the cuticle, which is act as the protective covering, and that cuticle, which is made up of the material, we call it as the keratin. See, it is a type of protein, keratin. So keratin is a type of protein which is present in the cuticle. Okay, then second newly formed organ, which is organs of attachment. See, already here we studied that the parasites, when they are present inside the body, they are either present in the blood or they are present in muscles or alimentary canal. Okay, and when they are present in such a specific type of organ, they remain attached to the innermost layer of that particular organ, and to remain attached to the body of the host, they required the organ of attachment. And since many different organs of attachment, they are produces, okay, now these organs of attachment which are produces, or they are developed, and there are many different types. For example, suckers, hooks and spines. These are the different types of the organs of attachments which are present. For example, flatworms, they possesses the suckers, hooks and spines. Then suckers may be with hooks or with spines, or sometimes the suckers are maybe without hooks and without spines. Okay, so these different types of the organs of attachments, they are present only and only in the platyhelminthes, which shows parasitic mode of the life. Then next is the organs of penetration. See, penetration, as we study that these animals, they required either a single host or many hosts to complete their life cycle. And when these animals, they required more than 2 hosts to complete their life cycle, in that case it is necessary to enter inside the body of the host. So from one host 1, when they entered into the body of the host 2nd, host 3rd, okay, like that way. So they required the specific organs for penetration, means to enter inside the body of the host. They required the specific organs. For example, the Miracidium larva, which possesses the conical process at the anterior end, and which we call it as the papilla. Okay, there are many pairs of the penetration glands which are present inside the body near to the anterior end, and those penetrating organs which are helpful for the process of penetration in the body of the organism. मग पेनिट्रेशन म्हणजे काय, समजा स्किन आहे, स्किन च्या थ्रू, म्हणजे जर एखादा पॅरासाईट आहे की जो एंगलफ झाला, एंगलफ किंवा आपण म्हणतो की इंजेस्ट झाला, खाल्ल्या गेला, ह्या होस्ट 1 कडनं निघाला आणि तो होस्ट 2nd गिळला. आता गिळला ते वेगवेगळ्या प्रोसेस असतात की जसं फूड कंटॅमिनेशन होईल, जे फूड हा होस्ट खातोय ते फूड कंटॅमिनेट झालं कोणाकडनं, त्या पॅरासाईटकडनं, आणि ते पॅरासाईट जेव्हा त्या कंटॅमिनेटेड फूडमध्ये प्रेझेंट असतील आणि असं कंटॅमिनेटेड फूड जेव्हा होस्ट खातो, एलिमेंटरी कॅनलमध्ये फूड गेलं की एलिमेंटरी कॅनलच्या जे काही वॉल्स असतात त्या वॉल्सला ते पेनिट्रेट करतात. ओके, पेनिट्रेशन करतील म्हणजे होल पाडून आणि आतमध्ये शिरणं बॉडीमध्ये. ओके, मग हे असं पेनिट्रेशन हे लार्वा करत असतात आणि ह्या पेनिट्रेशनसाठी स्पेसिफिक ऑर्गन प्रेझेंट असतात. अँड सिन्स वी कॉल्ड दोज ऑर्गन्स ॲज अ ऑर्गन ऑफ द penetration. Then next to that, the specific type of the suctorial pharynx is present. See, pharynx is a part of digestive system, and all the endoparasites except the Cystoda, all the remaining other animals, they possesses the suctorial pharynx, and which is helpful for the process of suction of the liquid food material which is present in the intestine, because we know that majority of the parasites, they are present in the intestine, and intestine of the host, and intestine is act as the organ where the either partially or fully digested food is present, depending on in which part of the intestine the parasites are present. But here either the food is partially or fully digested, and for sucking that food material, these parasites, they developed the suctorial pharynx, which is helpful for sucking the liquid food material which is present in the intestine of the host. Then the next organ is there, we called it as the reproductive system. So here, in case of the parasitic mode of the organism, the reproductive system is very well developed. And how it is developed, see, the endoparasites, they produces the huge number of eggs, and they are hermaphrodite, means both the type of the systems like male and female reproductive system, they are present in the single individual, and there is no need for getting the mate from the another host. म्हणजे एकाच होस्टच्या बॉडीमध्ये हे ज्यावेळेला प्रेझेंट असतील त्यावेळेला त्यांना दुसरा इंडिव्हिज्युअल जरी नसला, दुसरा पॅरासाईट जरी त्या होस्टमध्ये नसला, तरी सेल्फ फर्टिलायझेशन थ्रू हे हर्मॅप्रोडाईट ॲनिमल त्यांचं रिप्रोडक्शन सुरू ठेवतात. आणि सेकंड थिंग इज देअर, दे प्रोड्युसेस दी नंबर्स ऑफ एग्स. ओके, एग्स आर प्रोड्युसेस इन लार्ज नंबर. सो ऑल दीज आर दी न्यू फॉर्मेशन म्हणजे काय, काहीतरी वेगळं आहे त्यांच्यामध्ये. इथे बघा वरती मॉर्फॉलॉजिकल ॲडॅप्टेशनमध्ये काय झालं आहे, सम ऑफ द ऑर्गन्स दे गेट डिजेनरेट while some organs they are newly formed, newly produced, which are absent in the free living organism. मग फ्री लिव्हिंग प्लॅटीहेल्मिंथस आणि पॅरासायटिक प्लॅटीहेल्मिंथस यांच्यामध्ये हे मेन बेसिक डिफरन्स आहे की काही ऑर्गन इथे पॅरासायटिक प्लॅटीहेल्मिंथसमध्ये डिजेनरेट झाले, तर काही नवीन तयार झालेत. म्हणजे काही होते ते नाहीसे झाले आणि काही नवीन परत तयार होत गेले. ओके, सो ऑल दिस इज अबाउट द morphological adaptation. In the next video we will study the physiological adaptation. Thank you.